Weeks after returning from the lost continent, Team Mozzio enjoyed a peaceful morning in their swamp. No storms, no mysteries, just breakfast.
I could get used to this. Let's enjoy it while it lasts. Did anyone touch that? It's moving by itself.
That's impossible.
Look!
An island.
Was that there yesterday?
No, and it's moving.
Should we follow it? What if it's dangerous?
Every great adventure begins with one brave decision.
Let's go!
We'll need a stronger boat.
I'll decorate it. I'll pack supplies.
Teamwork makes every journey easier.
This is exciting!
And a little scary.
Stay together.
Hold on! We're going over!
Don't panic!
Wait, where did it go? It vanished.
Keep looking.
Look, a cave.
The island didn't disappear, it was hiding.
Everything looks alive.
Trees aren't supposed to walk.
I think it smiled at us.
This island is unlike anywhere we've ever been.
Who's singing? I don't see anyone. It's the flowers. Look at the ground. The island remembers everyone who walks on it.
Don't move.
Welcome, travelers.
It talks.
This island never stays in one place.
Why?
It protects an ancient secret.
How are those rocks floating?
Don't ask. Let's find out.
There's no way across. I think the island is helping us.
Hello there.
Should we follow it? Let's see where it's leading us. Well, that's interesting. Who built this?
Only one way to find out.
Suddenly, the entire cave began to tremble. A deep rumble echoed through the walls as the massive door slowly started to move. Luna's eyes widened with excitement. "It's opening," she exclaimed. As the ancient doorway creaked apart, a brilliant golden light burst from within, flooding the cave with a warm, magical glow. The team instinctively raised their hands to shield their eyes, staring in or at what lay beyond. But what incredible secret had remained hidden behind this ancient door for so many years? Team Mozzio stepped through the ancient doorway into a breathtaking enchanted forest. Towering glowing trees, sparkling leaves, and magical vines stretched as far as the eye could see. The hidden world was more beautiful than they had ever imagined. But as they admired its wonder, Mozzio reminded everyone to stay close. Their greatest adventure had only just begun. Without warning, the ground beneath Team Mozzio began to tremble. Then, something unbelievable happened. One by one, the giant ancient trees lifted their enormous roots and slowly began to walk. Golden leaves drifted through the air as the entire enchanted forest came alive before their eyes. As the giant trees continued to move, the forest changed before Team Mozzio's eyes. The path they had followed disappeared, leaving them surrounded by a maze of glowing trees and magical mist. But instead of giving in to fear, Mozzio encouraged everyone to stay calm. Together, they would find a way forward. Just then, a majestic owl with glowing golden eyes landed on a nearby branch. In a calm, gentle voice, it revealed the truth. The enchanted forest wasn't their enemy. It was testing them. Only those bound by true friendship could continue the journey. The wise owl pointed toward a glowing trail and revealed the first challenge. To cross the enchanted forest, no one could be left behind. Team Mozzio smiled with confidence. They had always faced every adventure together, and this time would be no different. As the forest shifted once again, a giant walking tree quietly separated Pip from the rest of the team. Suddenly, he was all alone. Without wasting a moment, Team Mozzio set off to find their missing friend, determined to bring everyone back together. As the living forest grew more confusing, Buzzy had a clever idea. He flew high above the towering trees and looked down at the moving maze below. Moments later, he spotted Pip and quickly guided the team in the right direction. Working together, Team Mozzio sprang into action. Each friend played a part, clearing the way and guiding Pip safely back. Their teamwork and kindness helped them overcome the forest's first challenge, proving that true friends never leave anyone behind. The enchanted forest becoming calm as the giant walking tree smiled gently, sunlight shining through the leaves onto Team Mozzio, magical peaceful atmosphere.
You passed the first test.
The forest trusted us.
Because we trusted each other.
As the forest grew quiet, An ancient glowing map slowly rose from the ground. Strange symbols shimmered across its surface, revealing the start of another mystery. Team Mozzio gathered around, ready to follow wherever the magical map would lead.
Look! Where does it lead? I guess we're about to find out.
The map points underground. A cave adventure? Count me in!
I hope it's not too dark. Everyone, stay together.
As Team Mozzio followed the glowing map, the magical vines suddenly began to move on their own. Slowly, they revealed a hidden cave sparkling with glowing crystals. It was as if the mysterious island had been waiting for them all along, inviting them to discover its greatest secret. Team Mozzio stepped into a breathtaking crystal tunnel, where walls of glowing blue, green, pink, and golden crystals lit up every corner. Their shimmering reflections danced around the cave, making it feel as though they were walking through a magical rainbow. Deep inside the crystal cave, 3 enormous stone doors suddenly appeared. Each one was marked with mysterious glowing symbols, hiding a different path ahead. Instead of choosing at random, Team Mozzio carefully searched for clues, knowing that the right choice could unlock their next adventure.
Wait, these symbols make a picture. You did it!
A glowing bridge of golden light stretched across a deep underground chasm. Staying close together, Team Mozzio took careful steps, crossing the magical bridge one step at a time as the sparkling crystal walls lit their path. The team stepped into a giant crystal chamber where every sound echoed through the cave. Their voices bounced from wall to wall, filling the room with laughter. Even the magical cave seemed to be joining in the fun as Team Mozzio continued their adventure together. Deep within the crystal chamber, a mighty crystal guardian awakened and presented an ancient riddle. The team paused to think, until Mozzio gave the answer: friendship. The guardian smiled with approval, recognizing the bond that had carried Team Mozzio through every challenge. The crystal guardian stepped aside, and a hidden chamber slowly began to open. Brilliant golden light spilled through the ancient doorway, revealing a place untouched for centuries. As Team Mozzio stood in awe, they knew their greatest discovery was still waiting just beyond the entrance. Team Mozzio stepped into the breathtaking Hall of Legends, where towering golden pillars, glowing crystals, and ancient carvings filled the magnificent chamber. Hidden waterfalls echoed through the hall as they looked around in wonder. Whatever secrets this legendary place held, they were finally about to uncover. Suddenly, the ancient stone wall began to glow with golden light. One by one, the carved figures came to life, revealing a forgotten story from long ago. Team Mozzio watched in silent amazement as the mysterious history of the island unfolded before their eyes. The glowing wall revealed the island's greatest secret. Long ago, a peaceful civilization known as the Ancient Builders used magical crystals and incredible wisdom to create the moving island. Team Mozzio watched in, or as the Ancient Vision brought history back to life. The Ancient Vision revealed why the island never stayed in one place. It journeyed across the oceans, protecting nature's greatest treasures: glowing forests, crystal caves, rare plants, and precious wildlife. Team Mozzio finally understood that the island's true purpose was to keep these wonders safe. At the center of the Great Hall, a magnificent crystal floated above an ancient pedestal, glowing with golden light. Waves of magical energy spread throughout the chamber, bringing life to the entire island. Team Mozzio stood in, or as they discovered the powerful heart that kept the island alive. As the team admired the heart of the island, the mighty Crystal Guardian returned. With a calm but powerful voice, it reminded Team Mozzio that their journey was far from over. A new challenge awaited them, and it would test them like never before. The Crystal Guardian summoned a magical map above the heart crystal. 3 glowing crystal shards appeared, scattered across different parts of the moving island. To restore the heart's power, Team Mozzio would have to find every shard before it was too late. With courage in their hearts, Team Mozzio accepted the Guardian's mission. United by friendship and determination, they vowed to find the 3 lost crystal shards and restore the heart of the island. Their greatest adventure was only just beginning. The heart of the island suddenly began to flicker, and its golden glow slowly faded. The Crystal Guardian revealed that the island was growing weaker. Team Mozzio knew there was only one way to save it: by working together as one. Suddenly, a brilliant beam of golden light burst from the heart crystal, piercing the ceiling of the ancient chamber. It stretched toward a distant mountain, revealing the first clue in their new mission. With hope and determination, Team Mozzio set off to begin their next great adventure. Following the brilliant golden beam, Team Mozzio journeyed through a breathtaking tropical valley filled with colorful flowers, rushing waterfalls, and towering jungle trees. Every step brought them closer to the first crystal shard, and with the light guiding their way, they knew a brand new adventure had begun. The golden light led Team Mozzio to a crystal clear river, calm and still like a mirror. The jungle around them had fallen completely silent, as if nature itself was waiting. The team sensed they were closer than ever to the first crystal shard.
It's so quiet. Even the birds stopped singing.
Something special is here.
As Team Mozzio gazed into the silent river, something extraordinary happened. Their reflections began to move on their own, smiling and waving from the shimmering water. It was clear that the magical river of mirrors held secrets unlike anything they had ever seen.
Only hearts that trust one another may cross.
The river can talk.
We're listening.
The river spirit invited Team Mozzio to look into the glowing water. One by one, the river revealed precious memories of kindness, courage, and friendship they had shared with one another. As they watched, they realized that their greatest strength had always been the bond they shared as a team. As the team looked into the river of mirrors once again, they noticed something strange. Everyone's reflection appeared in the glowing water, except Mozzio's. A mysterious silence filled the air as the river revealed that its next secret was meant for their brave leader alone.
A true leader sees others before himself.
Then my team is my reflection.
As the river spirit's blessing filled the air, a magnificent crystal bridge slowly rose from beneath the water. Shimmering with every color of the rainbow, it stretched across the river, inviting Team Mozzio to continue their journey. Together, they stepped forward, ready for the adventure ahead. Beyond the crystal bridge, a brilliant blue crystal shard rested on an ancient stone pedestal, surrounded by glowing flowers. After a long journey filled with courage, trust, and teamwork, Team Mozzio had finally discovered the first crystal shard. Their mission was one step closer to saving the island. Just as Team Mozzio celebrated finding the first crystal shard, the entire island began to tremble. Mountains rumbled, birds scattered into the sky, and the ground shook beneath their feet. Then, the Crystal Guardian's voice echoed across the island with an urgent warning. Their time was running out.
The ground is shaking.
Hurry, time is running out.
With the first crystal shard safely in their possession, Team Mozzio followed the new golden beam across the valley. It led straight to the tallest mountain on the island, towering high above the clouds. The next crystal shard was waiting somewhere within its heights. Without hesitation, the team began their climb. The climb began along a steep, winding trail surrounded by colorful flowers, rushing waterfalls, and ancient trees. The path grew harder with every step, but Team Mozzio stayed close together, determined to reach the mountain's peak. As Team Mozzio climbed higher, something unexpected happened. The rocks along the trail suddenly burst into laughter. The team stared in surprise before realizing the boulders were ticklish. Soon, everyone was laughing together as the magical mountain showed them its playful side. Suddenly, the ground began to rumble beneath their feet. Team Mozzio froze as the enormous mountain started to move. Then, two giant glowing eyes opened within the rocky face. The mountain wasn't just a mountain, it was alive. The living mountain looked down at Team Mozzio with its enormous glowing eyes. In a deep but gentle voice, it asked who dared to climb its back. Mozzio introduced the team, but the mountain had one challenge for them. They would have to prove that their hearts were truly worthy. The living mountain presented Team Mozzio with a dangerous challenge, the wind ledge. High above the clouds, powerful winds swept across the narrow path. But the team stayed close, ready to help one another safely across. A powerful gust suddenly pushed Willy backward along the narrow ledge. Without hesitation, Greta and Freddy rushed to help him, while the rest of the team supported one another. Together, they kept moving forward, proving that no friend would ever be left behind. The living mountain smiled warmly and declared that Team Mozzio had passed the challenge. Then, the rocky wall slowly opened, revealing a hidden cave glowing with brilliant blue crystals. The team stared in excitement, wondering if the second crystal shard was waiting inside. Deep inside the hidden crystal cave, Team Mozzio discovered a brilliant glowing shard resting among the sparkling gemstones. They had found the second crystal shard. With only one more shard left to find, their mission was closer than ever to success. Just as Team Mozzio celebrated finding the second crystal shard, the mountain began to tremble again. Glowing cracks spread across the rocks as the entire island weakened even faster. Then, the Guardian's urgent voice echoed through the air. The final crystal shard had to be found before sunrise. Their race against time had begun. The two crystal shards suddenly began to glow, their light joining together into a brilliant golden beam. It stretched across the island toward a distant jungle valley, revealing the path to the final crystal shard. With sunrise approaching, Team Mozzio knew they had to move quickly. Team Mozzio raced into the magical jungle, pushing through glowing vines and rushing past giant trees and waterfalls. Every step brought them closer to the final crystal shard, but sunrise was quickly approaching. Together, they ran as fast as they could, determined to save the island. Suddenly, 3 ancient jungle paths appeared before Team Mozzio, each glowing with mysterious symbols. With time running out, the team couldn't afford to choose the wrong way. They looked to the crystal shards for guidance, hoping they would reveal the path to the final shard. The 2 crystal shards suddenly rose into the air and began spinning together. Their glowing energy formed a magical crystal compass, pointing toward the path ahead. Team Mozzio followed its direction, knowing it would lead them closer to the final crystal shard. Team Mozzio raced across an old wooden bridge as it began collapsing behind them. With the deep canyon below, they pushed forward without stopping, helping each other reach the other side just in time. Their race against sunrise was becoming more dangerous with every step. A wide gap suddenly blocked the path, but Freddy didn't hesitate. With one brave leap, he made it across and grabbed a strong vine for the others. One by one, Team Mozzio followed, moving closer to the final crystal shard. At last, Team Mozzio emerged into a hidden jungle clearing and discovered a magnificent ancient temple covered in vines and glowing crystals. Strange carvings decorated its entrance, hinting at secrets hidden within. The team knew the final crystal shard had to be somewhere inside.
There! A temple!
The final crystal shard must be inside.
As Team Mozzio reached the temple entrance, a glowing stone lion suddenly awakened. It presented them with one final question. What keeps a team together? Mozzio answered with confidence. Trust. The Guardian smiled, knowing they had proven themselves worthy.
One final question. What keeps a team together?
Trust.
The ancient temple doors slowly opened, revealing a radiant crystal shard floating above a golden pedestal. Brilliant light filled the chamber as Team Mozzio realized they had finally found the last shard. Their mission was complete, but now they had to race back to save the heart of the island. Team Mozzio had finally found all 3 crystal shards, but there was no time to celebrate. The island began to shake violently as cracks spread across the ground, and the Guardian's urgent voice called them back to the heart. Holding the 3 shards tightly, Team Mozzio raced toward their greatest challenge yet. Suddenly, the entire island began to tilt and shift beneath Team Mozzio's feet. Trees bent, waterfalls changed direction, and rocks rolled across the ground as the island turned. Holding tightly to the 3 crystal shards, Team Mozzio struggled to stay balanced and keep moving forward. The magical forest began to move once again, with giant trees shifting rapidly across the landscape. They blocked one path and opened another, forcing Team Mozzio to change direction as they ran. With the 3 crystal shards safely in hand, they followed Mozzio through the moving forest. Suddenly, the ground split apart, tearing the path between Team Mozzio and the distant heart chamber. With the island breaking into pieces, the team faced a dangerous gap between them and their destination. But they refused to give up. They would find another way forward. Buzzy flew high above the team and spotted a hidden bridge behind a massive waterfall. With a new path revealed, Team Mozzio quickly followed his lead. Their shortcut could be the key to reaching the heart chamber in time. Team Mozzio carefully crossed the narrow glowing bridge behind the massive waterfall as the island continued to shake. Rushing water and mist surrounded them, making every step more difficult. But they kept moving, determined to reach the heart chamber before it was too late. Suddenly, the 3 crystal shards began to glow brighter than ever, sending waves of magical energy through the island. Their combined light revealed that Team Mozzio was getting closer to the heart chamber. With renewed hope, they continued forward. Suddenly, a massive wave rose beside the moving island, towering above the cliffs. Team Mozzio stared in shock as powerful winds swept across the land. With the island in danger, they stayed together and prepared for whatever came next. Boom, boom, boom. A deep pulse echoed through the island as golden waves of energy traveled beneath their feet. Team Mozzio stood still, realizing that the island itself had a heartbeat, and it was growing weaker. At last, the ancient heart chamber came into view across the shifting island. With the 3 crystal shards glowing brightly, Team Mozzio raced toward the entrance as golden energy filled the sky. They were almost there, and only one final push stood between them and saving the island. Team Mozzio finally reached the heart chamber with all 3 crystal shards. But before they could begin, the entire island suddenly started rotating, sending mountains shifting and the ocean swirling around them. The Crystal Guardian revealed that the final test had begun, and Team Mozzio would have to face it together. Inside the enormous heart chamber, Team Mozzio finally stood before the dormant heart crystal. The 3 empty sockets around it revealed that simply finding the crystal shards wasn't enough. To save the island, they would have to awaken the heart. Team Mozzio discovered 3 ancient sockets surrounding the dormant heart crystal, each marked with a different glowing symbol. They carefully examined the mysterious inscriptions, wondering where each crystal shard belonged. But the Guardian's words made one thing clear: the island itself would reveal the answer. Bella noticed that the first glowing symbol looked just like a butterfly. With confidence, she flew toward the crystal socket to examine it closely. Team Mozzio watched and encouraged her as the ancient chamber began to glow around them. Bella carefully placed the first crystal shard into the butterfly-shaped socket. At once, brilliant golden energy spread throughout the chamber, bringing the heart crystal to life. 1 shard was in place, and 2 more remained. Greta and Willy examined the second glowing symbol and quickly recognized its leaf-like shape. With the team working together, they realized it represented nature. The second crystal shard was ready to find its place. Greta and Willy carefully placed the second crystal shard into the glowing leaf-shaped socket. Brilliant green and golden energy spread across the chamber, bringing the heart crystal even closer to awakening. With only 1 shard left, Team Mozzio was almost there. Suddenly, the final symbol began to glow brighter than the others, revealing mysterious patterns across the chamber floor. Team Mozzio gathered around, carefully studying the ancient markings. The final puzzle was unlike anything they had faced before. As Mozzio studied the mysterious symbol, he suddenly realized the truth. It wasn't a symbol at all. It represented every member of Team Mozzio and the friendship that connected them. One by one, the markings joined together, forming a glowing image of the entire team. All 3 crystal shards suddenly activated, sending waves of golden, blue, and green energy throughout the chamber. The dormant heart crystal burst to life, filling the island with powerful magical light. Team Mozzio stood together in or as the Guardian confirmed that the heart had finally awakened. Suddenly, the shaking stopped, and a peaceful silence filled the heart chamber. The restored heart crystal shone brilliantly, sending warm golden energy across the island. Team Mozzio smiled in victory, knowing they had saved the island and its precious treasures. At last, the heart chamber became peaceful as the restored heart crystal filled the room with a warm golden glow. Team Mozzio stood together, proud of what they had accomplished and grateful for one another. The island was safe, but their journey was not quite over yet. Just as Team Mozzio celebrated their victory, the Crystal Guardian revealed one final secret. The island had to return to its ancient home before sunrise, and a magical map showed the journey ahead. Their adventure wasn't over yet. They had one last race against time. Team Mozzio rushed through the glowing forest toward their colorful adventure boat as the first light of sunrise appeared on the horizon. Buzzy flew ahead to find the quickest path, while Mozzio led the team forward. They had to reach the shore before the island began its final journey. The island began moving once again, but this time, everything was peaceful. Its trees swayed gently and its waterfalls flowed calmly as the restored heart crystal sent magical energy through the land. Team Mozzio hurried toward their boat, watching as the island began its journey home. At the shore, Team Mozzio shared a heartfelt goodbye with the Crystal Guardian as the golden sunrise filled the sky. What began as a mysterious adventure had turned into a beautiful friendship. With one final wave, Team Mozzio prepared to leave, knowing they would always have a home on the magical island. Team Mozzio sailed away from the magical island as the golden sunrise reflected across the sparkling ocean. They waved goodbye to the Crystal Guardian and the walking trees, carrying unforgettable memories of their adventure. As laughter filled the boat, the team knew this was a journey they would never forget. As Team Mozzio sailed away, a tiny glowing crystal floated gently toward their boat, leaving a trail of golden light behind it. The team watched in wonder as they realized it was a special gift from the island. A beautiful reminder of their journey, friendship, and the adventure they would never forget. At last, Team Mozzio returned to their familiar shores as the warm sunrise welcomed them home. After everything they had faced, they were grateful to be together again, carrying memories they would treasure forever. For Team Mozzio, home was wherever they stood together. That night, Team Mozzio gathered around a cozy campfire, finally relaxing after their incredible journey. But suddenly, the mysterious crystal began to glow, projecting a tiny map into the air. The team stared in surprise as they realized their next adventure had already found them.